What's up guys, Erebus here once again with some Dark Souls 3 PvP fun times. Now right off the bat in this invasion I see that a Dark Moon died, so I know that I've got a buddy, because otherwise there wouldn't be blues. And I also know that there's a Dried Finger active, otherwise there wouldn't be two of us reds. So I'm not sure initially what we're going into, but it turns out it's just a 2v2 at this point. The red killed one of the blues, so it's just a remaining blue in the host versus the two of us. Now, with this character, I typically use the Great Club, but the Great Club is not good for team invasions. It's really easy to hit your teammates. So I go ahead and switch to the straight sword instead, which I'm quite confident with. And we're gonna try to just take these folks out. Now the blue is guarding the corridor here, so I instantly switch to two-handed to try to get a guard break. Give him a waggle, make him waggle his shield. It's a little trick that I use sometimes to get guard breaks, and it worked here. He was waggling, saw me approaching, and kept his guard up, so I was able to guard break him and riposte, get the roll catch, and he's out of the game. So now it's just me and my teammate versus this host, who's going to dance around quite a bit. The host is actually already out of Estus. I'm not sure how many invaders were here from the inception of this whole debacle. I don't know if it was just this red, or if there were others in order to force the host to be out of Estus, but at this point they're out. And so they're backing down. They know they don't have much to offer here, so they're gonna do their best. And I get running attacked by my partner there, but that's fine. I can drink, the host can't, so it was worth it. Can't really blame him for that. Go for the trade, don't get it, unfortunately. That time I tried to just block the first hit and then come in. Host is doing a pretty good job of varying their attack patterns, but I've also got bombs, and so does my pal. So we're able to, between the two of us, just bomb and swipe so that there's really nothing the host can do. And then we just waggle a bunch at each other in victory. Now, here I was back in good old Profane Capital with my Obscuring Ring on, and decided to have some fun with the Great Bow. Originally, I was going to try to trap this guy down there with the Bloodborne enemies, but he got underneath me a little too fast, so instead I decide I'm just going to pop an exploding arrow up near the top here when he gets close. So I do, because of the angle, I don't knock him off, but I do some damage when he didn't even know I was here, and have some fun with it. Now he does get away from me for a minute, dashes into this room. The horrible nightmare creature is not here, so now it's just going to be me and him, and he gets a heal off, but he's also toxic, and it doesn't seem that he has the appropriate moss to get rid of that, so that's going to be a severe handicap for him. I get him with the 4R1s, and I miss with the bomb, but the poison kills him just as he's about to take a drink. So that was pretty fun. I'm glad the poison killed him. That's actually what I wanted, to be honest, but I didn't want to leave him time to drink. Now, I had discussed previously about sorcery in invasions, and now here's my sorcerer in an actual invasion, not just dueling. And so right off the bat here, we've got me and we've got two Sunbros, so I'm going to back down. This character can't take much damage, so I don't want to get caught in between them. Do a quick turn and burn, just so that I'm not being a complete coward. But mainly backing down a lot so that I can get a teammate. Now I've got a teammate, so I can just focus on old Fran Bob over here. And I haven't had time to buff my weapon, unfortunately, so I'm not getting the AR that I would like. but you got to work with what you can. I do here get him with a nice combo, causes him to back down and heal, and pretty soon he's going to decide he doesn't want to fight me anymore. But for now, he wants to try a couple rolling attacks, which gets him backstabbed. Now Balter's coming over here. Go ahead and slap him with a Great Soul Drags. And he absolutely wants nothing to do with me. So now both Phantoms are centering on the purple. And I decide that is not okay, so I'm going to come after Balter again. And he's going to take 2 of those hits now that I've buffed and decide he does not want any part of this. So he goes for the heal. Try to kick open his guard, but he was just a little too far away. There I get another hit in. He heals again. Just trying to stay topped off because he knows that if he's not at full health, 2 R1s will probably kill him. And now I'm just taking him down little by little. And every time he tries to heal, just going for it. This time I try to give him a weapon or sadly don't catch him with all of it. If I had, he probably would have died. But he's going to take off now because he doesn't want any part of this. So I'm going to use my actual sorcery and catch him with a Soul Spear. No running today. And now an Aldrich has appeared, so now it's a 3v2. Right now it's a 3v1 because the Phantom, the remaining Phantom is by himself. So I'm looking for the host. I see the giant getting irritated, so I know the host is over here. And hey, found her. So now I'm going to focus my attention here, but sadly she's not interested in fighting. Especially once the Aldrich comes over. It's just time for running. And I do get her with the Soul Dregs once on Chase Down, but she's able to heal, and then it's just a ton of running. Lots of running, lots of chasing. Now the purple is still engaged with the remaining Sunbro, so it's just me and the Aldrich for the time being. But now that Sunbro has been dealt with, and the purple's here, got the host down to about 1 HP with that Soul Spear. But she's able to just continually clinch it out with just enough health to run away and heal. So it turns into a very long chase game with the 3 of us versus her. One of the Sunbros comes back and is almost immediately dispatched by the Aldrich and the purple, I think. And we're back to square one again. Just 3v1 chasing for days. But, you know, while I have to give it to this host, they're pretty good at avoidance and defensive playing. It only is going to work for so long. So they're now out of Estus, and it only takes one little side swipe to end it. GG, sort of. Now here, I load in right in the middle of all the action. And so we've got a host and what looks like a Phantom. The second Phantom has done a trick that I wouldn't expect from a Phantom, doing the hidden body so that they look like a ghost. That was actually pretty good. I saw them previously, but when I swung it didn't hit them, and I just never would expect a ganker to have that kind of troll tech. So good on him though. Good on him for tricking me. That was pretty good. So now I'm going to get the Lothric Knight involved here because I don't like my odds, especially looking at that damage. And now I'm going to try to come for the sorcerer. Unfortunately, the Lothric Knight doesn't stand up too long to the gank, but now I've got a partner, so that helps. So I switched to my straight sword because, as I said before, working with a teammate, the club is a bit difficult because it's really easy to hit your teammate. At this point I probably could have switched back to the club because my teammate's, all the way on the other side. You never know when you get a red teammate if they're going to be smart or dumb, because there are plenty of dumb invaders. So, you know, I didn't know if he was going to stick right next to me or what he was going to do. But he's done the right thing here. He has his Phantom that he's dealing with, and he's keeping them, their battle, over off to the side, where I don't have to worry about him, and he doesn't have to worry about me. And that's really the best way to do it. So I'm going to take these two, and he's got that Phantom. A blue is on the way as well. So it's either going to become 3v1 for me, or he's also going to have a second person on him. And, you know, again, not knowing how good he is, I don't know if he can handle that other Phantom with the blue. Here I got the nice side parry on this chap. Didn't have my Hornet Ring on, unfortunately. So the damage was not as much as I would have liked. But it was something. And more importantly, it kept me safe from the sorcerer for a while. Go ahead and come and swing. And now I'm going to back down a little bit because I want that Hornet Ring. I had my Obscuring Ring on. I like to have it on at the beginning of invasions so that I can get an eye on the team before they can see me. Didn't pan out in this case since I loaded in right in the middle of all of them, but, you know. So anyway, now I have the Hornet Ring. That way if I get any other parries or riposts, it's going to do a lot more damage. Now the blue hasn't shown up, but the team has moved on. They don't want to fight me anymore for whatever reason. They would rather help their other buddy with the other red. So I come in here and I'm not going to allow that. Now the red's killed one of the Phantoms, so now it's more or less 2v2. I'm not sure if the blue died at some point or is just AFK somewhere. Haven't seen him. And I don't know that I will see them at any point, so not sure what happened there. But at any rate, I'm trying to get the guard break on this guy, and just he keeps sidestepping it and just getting really lucky with the angling because he's circling. And I'm expecting he wants to go for backstabs, but I'm not giving him the opportunity with the straight sword. I go ahead and get the parry off on him there with the proper riposte. But he does get away to chug. And now he's running scared a little bit. Turtling. Probably, like I said, going for backstabs. But I'm not giving him the opportunity because I have a straight sword. The dragons are now mad. I'm not sure what set them off, but I don't really care in this moment. What I care about is getting this chap. And now he's running because his other Phantom is dead. So now he's got me and the other red to contend with. Blue that never showed up, I don't think. And here we are. Starts gliding around on his roller skates. There was a blue, but it abandoned him. I don't know if that was the same one as loaded in before, or if that was a secondary blue since the gliding occurred. But either way, he makes the mistake of rolling off the stairs, and he gets plunged by both me and my buddy. And that's the end of that one. So, at any rate, that's all I've got for you today, guys. I know it's a little short, but hope you enjoyed anyway, and thanks for watching.